I'm just randomly doing this. Don't know why. Basically, I have a day off today. Bree's upstairs working, so we're going to Retic Fest tomorrow, and things need to get done. So today I'm going to be cleaning, showing you guys some snakes and stuff, and what else? Yeah, going off about random tangents. So I don't know if I'll end up posting this. I think it does post separately, so maybe we'll do that. I don't know. But enough blabbling. Pro tip. Dog poop bag. 32-ounce container. Works like a charm. Hey, Nick. What up, buddy? I just told you. We're going to Retic Fest tomorrow, so Bree, I don't want to leave this all for her. Sorry, there's a spider up there. I don't want to leave it all for her, so I'm going through and cleaning snakes, making sure they have water, which they all should. We just did that like yesterday or 2 days ago, but you never know with these guys. Sometimes they can be a little messy. And yeah. Whoa, Graphic Phoenix. That's a throwback right there. How's everybody doing? It's a fine Thursday. I already burned myself with 12% hydrogen peroxide. Great. Great start to the day. It's noon. It's 12:30, so, you know, the huge. What are you doing, Nick? Okay, let's start showing you guys some stuff. Of course. Poop, first one. Basically, the process is each different rack has its own spoon, and I spray it with Rescue. It's called an accelerated hydrogen peroxide. It's basically like a veterinary grade disinfectant that has very low contact time. So, greetings from Mexico. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're in shed. Okay, well, that's a bit of a bummer. But I'll show you guys her real quick. Because she is in shed. This is Equinox. She has caused us a lot of headaches this year. She got egg bound her first clutch, and we managed to get that out. And then in typical hognose fashion, she decided to double clutch and got egg bound again. But she bounced back. We managed to get her cloaca all sorted. We believe an ovary was sticking out, which pretty graphic, but you know, is what it is, unfortunately. And yeah, that was quite the experience, to be honest. But Bree did a great job, kind of getting things sorted. We soaked it in sugar. Oh, you shed too. Okay, I can't access it on my phone right now, but I'm gonna need to mark that on Husbandry Pro. Not sponsored. I wish it was. It was supposed to be, but I guess I also haven't made a video in since like March or something, so kind of my own fault on that one. But we actually genuinely use Husbandry Pro. And they just actually launched their new platform, I guess is what you'd call it. I don't know how I'm going to do this with one hand. Hey, Mike, how's it going? From Long Island, from Singapore. Whoa. That's crazy. How's everybody doing? Do you still do concept art? Concept art, what do you mean? I used to do art. I don't know that I ever did like concept art though. drop some dirt in her water. They're very picky. Like character designs, etc. No, I never really did that. Troy used to do that, or Troy has done that in the past. But, no. I haven't really done all that much art besides some, like, doodles and stuff at work. They're not pretty sick. We have a product called Orca, which is an acoustic receiver. I'm not going to... Unless you guys have questions, I won't go into any more detail than that. But we have a Orca receiver, and I drew in all just ballpoint pen Orca next to the Orca receiver. OMG. Dan the Cocker Spaniel. Daniel. Turtle Manual. I don't know. What's everybody doing on this fine Thursday? Oh, did I even show you sugar? I didn't. I'm sorry. I'll be right back with sugar. Hello. Hi. These new racks we got are friggin' awesome. I think I introduced it a while ago, but this is sugarcane. She's a frost. I don't know. This Jean is going crazy with new stuff, and I don't keep up on it. That's Bree's job. So, she's pretty. I can tell you that. But, yeah, we got this new rack. I guess just, like, we set it up maybe 5 months? No. 4 months ago? 3 months ago? Something like that. And it's doing really good. It allows them to have, ideally, if we had taller ceiling here where it goes, we could have heat bulbs and UVB, but right now we just have UVB. So, still not doing too shabby. Should I put you guys over here? Probably. There. You're designing a Bronya dragon. That sounds sick. Please send photos on Instagram. You want to get a hognose snake? Pretty much the only type I can get because I have cats and would be worried. I mean, I wouldn't limit yourself to that unless you're really excited about hognose. Don't get me wrong, hognoses are pretty freaking cool. But if you're going to get a snake, then you might as well get one that you're excited about, you enjoy, etc. That's just my opinion. Jameson, hello. Mike. Drinking coffee, contemplating my life choices. Aren't we all? Yeah, I was at a conference in New Orleans I guess like a week ago? Or two weeks ago? Whatever, July 8th through 12th. So not quite 2 weeks ago, I guess 10 days ago. And I had a bunch of time in excess, so I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take the day before Retic Fest and the day before that off. So that's why I have today and tomorrow off. Tomorrow we're driving to Pennsylvania. Hopefully going to see Mr. Tanner Serpa Design. The man, the myth, the legend. That would be sick if I could film there, but I don't think I've given him enough time. Imagine a reptile room tour of Tanner's place. Woo! That would go hard. I should just ask him, like, hey, what are the odds? He'd probably be like, no. Like, okay. Yeah, you guys can ask whatever questions you want. I'm just blabbling, you know? Trying to make sure everybody's all clean and good before we go. And so far, everybody has pooped. Yay! It is a few days after feeding, which is pretty typical with these guys. Spliff! Thanks for saying hi. Does Canada ban GMO animals? What do you mean? Do you mean your alleged GMO fish? Because if not, no. We have them everywhere. Probably not the same kinds, because I think there's more of them in the U.S., but... And I want you to take some. Besides the fact that we don't have a fish tank set up, it should be fine. The only potential hurdle would be importing them. I don't really fully know how that works. But, okay, hold on. Here, this is our special girl, Rowan. She is, without like a YouTuber exaggerated flair, probably the most unique hognose in the world. She is just a standard conda, head albino. But she just turned this like, I was going to say jet black, but that is not black. Like a super chocolate brown. With that like white patch on her neck. She's also our oldest hognose. Yeah, I think Brie got her before she got Lux. So, relax. Yeah, 2 Spangler eye Aggies. Trunk of car. Hi, Bree. You're supposed to be working. With snakes and substrate, do you just remove the poop and add more substrate? I'm sick of paper towels, but I haven't worked up the courage to switch to substrate yet. We start them. You'll see, if you stick around, you'll see later that we have like fresh babies on paper towel. And yes, it is a nightmare because we have had the best season we've ever had. And of course, we actually like don't have enough to keep them individually, which really sucks. I wish we did, but alas, we do not. So these are the spicy bins. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Okay, I showed them in the last reptile room tour, but check it out. We got some Highland locale Ridley-eye in there. And they are demons. Absolute demons. Wow, there's actually more people than I would have expected. Welcome, everybody. You're the owner of Ufaga Pumilio. They're shy, and by the time they eat the fruit flies, the calcium dust would have come off. I mean, hopefully over time they'll become more bold. What locale do you have? Like, are they just blue jeans? Are they black jeans? Are they the other 100 friggin' locales, I guess? I don't know how to do this. Bree, I get it now. I get why you have trouble cleaning these. Also there. Like I said, demons. So I'm expecting it to shoot out of that hide at any second here. Last time you did a live stream, it was about your Ufagas, and Sharif was in the chat. What about Sharif? Hi, Bree. Love your channel. Got any strong thoughts on Fleshmani glass frogs? They're my dream frog, but not much info. They're cool. I don't, if I was to keep, are those giant, oh man, that's disgusting. Clearly these guys ate chicks. they're very cool, but they're not my cup of tea. I would prefer Coccinella granulosa if I was going for a glass frog. Or there's even other species as well, but yeah, I mean, what are you looking to know? I know Dion keeps a fairly sizable group of them, and is breeding them. And I guess for those of you who don't know, Dion is Reptiliatus on YouTube. So he keeps a fairly good sized group of them. Sorry, that's kind of cold, but you need some water. Yeah, I mean, if they're your dream frog, basically just start with the basics, and then you can pick up books. You can pick up tips on... I know Dion has complained a little bit about the Facebook groups, but yeah, it's up to you. There's different options out there. Yeah, I won't touch the babies on paper towel. Because Bree's got to feed them later, and that's when she'll clean them as well. You also have 2 Spangler from Yannick that you got about a year ago. Nice, congrats. Well, there's going to be a lot more options this year if you're interested. My buddy Tyler and Logan just produced their first baby, and I will hopefully... One egg looks good for sure. The other egg was just laid, so I don't know. You're getting endless sushi. Want to come? Where? When? Who? What? When? Where? Why? After our big trip this year, I'm hoping to do more like local trips. Go visit Jaron. Go visit Alex Leafy Street. Head down your way. And Chris and Casey. That's the goal. We were supposed to do that this year, but just this summer is just insane. I told you they were terrible. Your Tato just had 4 babies come out of the water? Wow. Hello, Ricky. Yeah, that's all there was, Bree. It was just chicken feet. Your thoughts on jungle carpet pythons? They're cool, I think. I don't know. I have never, ever looked into jungle carpet pythons, so I truly... don't know anything about them. Did you poop in here? Oh, you did. Gross. Ew. Poopies. I'm a child. I'm sorry. How I have a driver's license is beyond me. Okay. God damn, that is a big poop. I really don't want to get bitten. That's just kind of my whole... God, that was close. Okay, not a good plan. How to do this. What's funny is they're both out. I guess I'll just put it on the table here and hope, basically, that it doesn't come flying out at me. Or at least if it does, it's on camera. Catch me screaming like a little girl. Panic stations, everyone. Sorry, I'll move you guys over. I'm just doing my classic stack everything on everything. How am I going to set you up? I didn't really think this through. I was just kind of like, hey, you know what? I should go live. I haven't been live in years? I don't even know. Facebook bookers can be lethal. Yeah, I'm just making a note of that now. Just wondering about common issues. I mean, I haven't kept them, so it's hard to say, but I would just look out for, like, standard frog. I would make sure they're captive bred. I would not buy wild-caught frogs. Beyond that... There. Beyond that, you're probably mostly good. I don't know why you do this. But yeah, just try and look into them. Try and get them from a reputable breeder. Hopefully they'll be able to tell you all the information about them. And then that way you can have like a solid understanding, a solid foundation of just kind of what to expect, etc. And I think that's honestly probably the best advice that I can give, especially because I haven't kept them and I haven't like really researched them enough to keep them. Here. This might get out of hand, but I'm doing it for you guys. Look how pretty. So these guys, it's kind of an interesting story with them. No, I don't want the smoke. I don't want the smoke. Thank you. Basically, a subscriber reached out and sent them to me. It was something that I was very interested in keeping. Truth be told, even though he told me the age and everything, I thought they'd be a bit smaller than they actually are. And they are so spicy in terms of personality that, I don't know. I haven't really decided if I'm going to keep them or not. If they go somewhere, then I'd like them to be like where I know where they are. You know, if, when we move, we have a bit more space and can accommodate them more accordingly, then that would be ideal. And their plan was to make a grow tent for them. But now I'm leaning on the side of, you know, they're just not really what I expected. And also I was hoping Bree would like them a bit more, and she's partial to her Gonyosoma, so I should probably catch up on the chat and then blabble. But for right now, we're almost done this. The big rack here. Uh-oh. Scoria shed 2. Retro. Okay, let me catch up on chat here real quick. Jungle pythons are incredible. Cool. Good. I agree. Frog Daddy is by me. Alright, alright. Have you been to Alex's place? That's what I thought. I thought Jungle was the neuro. Oh no, Jags. Yeah, that's right. Hoping to pick up a pair, one or a pair of Jungles at the next expo. Nice. Cuckoo. Are you in the quarantine room? I never had a look in there. No, we're not in the quarantine room. Really? You didn't go in there? I thought I brought you in there. Interesting. There, now I'm more or less caught up. My pair of Tatos are super young. Oh, you got them from Lynn's Ferns? Nice. Lynn Ferns Frogs. Miss Lynn. I don't think she really knows. Like, I've been at several events with her, but I don't think we've ever really, like, talked. Like, she's talked to Troy and stuff, like, right next to me, but... Scoria shed. Yeah, I thought I'd enjoy them more than I do, I guess. I also didn't think they'd be such demons. I mean, I know they're kind of famous for that, but... Really the goal is just to get them into something nice and big and just kind of leave them there. But, I mean, they're much larger than I thought they would be. So, yeah. Unfortunate, but we'll see if a couple of our friends want them. And if they do, perfect. If they don't, less perfect. Less perfect. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just scooping poop. So it's not really anything exciting. But, hi Missy. Are you double clutching? I think you are. That do be looking... That Darren's in here. No. I can't palpate you if you're... Stop! Stop with the tail, okay? Please. Okay, fine. Go back. Well, here. This is Scoria, our gray band. Her eggs should be hatching maybe this weekend? Anytime, really. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. But she does look double extra thick caked up on a Thursday, I guess. So, we shall see. And she just shed. So, yay! Woohoo! No, get in there. Well, that took 15 minutes. Normally takes like 3 to go through there. A pair of Basties are both Lena and Troy's. Nice! Troy's Tropical Garage line. Ah, there he is. Darren, I gotta talk to you about some stuff if you're still in here. Some computer stuff. So, turns out my friend is basically giving me most of a computer. I just need a GPU and an SSD, so I wanted to talk to you about maybe seeing if we can find a deal for a nice GPU. Also, I haven't told Troy that, so, I mean, Bree that. I also haven't told Troy that. Got my granddaughter a banana ball python, and in 2 years, she settled on her career, herpetology. Nice. January 3rd. Ketos, nice. Now 15 froglets. Wow. That's awesome. Thanks, Kimberly. I really appreciate that. Let me rephrase. During this summer, I guess it's already halfway over, but I'm really hoping to get back into YouTube more, making more videos than just the reptile room tours. I have a lot of travel videos I want to post. I'm sure they're going to do terribly, but, you know, I really want to get them out because it's been years and I do all these trips and never post. So we have a big trip to Borneo in November, and I'll say it here because it's live, but I'm pretty sure Jay Tomsky, yes, Brian Barczyk Jay, is coming with us, filming, documenting the whole thing for us. So that's mostly why I want to catch up on that kind of stuff, because I just want to be able to smoothly transition into some Borneo stuff. But we'll see. If you guys would like that, let me know. I guess if you're sitting here watching a live on a Thursday, you're probably like a fan or have watched the channel for quite a while before this. So, slightly biased, but that's okay. I also really need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to tie this up. I'm going to set you looking at the frogs, I guess. And then I will be back in just a second. I guess Bree can field the questions. Sounds good. Did the big red tail rat snake tank ever get finished? So, funny story. I'll answer that in just a sec. Thoughts on soup? Trash. I'll be right back. Oh wait, I didn't point you towards the frogs. My apologies. Here, look, frogs. Wow. Mostly light reflections, but also frogs. I'll be right back. Wow. I'm actually pretty happy with the reset of this tank. Actually, while I'm here, I'll bring you guys with me. One sec. Well, Bree, you can post it on your story, the live stream. Can you guys? Oh, it's on the non... She was cramming herself down. No, there's no way there's enough water in there for a tadpole. Never mind. Never mind. Also, there's 16 of you in here. Can you guys hit the like button, please? That would be much appreciated. See, this is more difficult. Where do I put you now? I guess I can pull that out just a little bit. It's going to be a bit of a weird angle, but... and also hard to read comments. Okay. Simon Clark. Hopefully you're still in here. But the tank has not been finished yet. But I've been in contact with Cody. And we're supposed to be picking up the background today. So, or not today, this weekend. Jesus. So hopefully, like once we get that, then we'll be good. We're also picking up some of Tanner's Buddy Rhodes vertical cement. So I'm hoping that we can get that rolling as well. And yeah, like I don't know if it's going to be done by the end of summer, but certainly when things slow down a little bit in like winter time, basically after our trip, that will be like, it will be done by spring of next year, 100%. That is the like timeline that I'm sticking to, and hopefully sooner, but we're just going to have to dedicate a couple free weekends, which we have very few of, but a couple free weekends to getting it done, because it has been far too long, and she definitely needs a bigger tank. When she's coiled up like she is right now, she looks tiny, but she is a big girl, so yeah, definitely want to keep an eye on that. It's such a weird angle, man. Man, why I gotta do this? I knew I should have gotten a little tripod out or something. I mean, I guess that works. What are your thoughts on Monsters of God? Haven't seen it yet. Don't know. I don't know if you follow Chucky, or Daniel, or is that common knowledge? I don't know, but Chucky has been pretty vocal about it. Basically, just like, we need to own up to the issues that we have in the reptile hobby, and frankly, I agree. Like, idolize Tom Crutchfield, if you will, but he does have a pretty rocky past, I guess I would say. I think he's cleaned up a lot now, but hey, whoa. Get in your hide. There. But again, like, there was a lot of ramifications that came out of Tiger King, and I think the other one he made was like Chimp Crazy or something along those lines. And there was a lot of like legislation and stuff that came out of that. So hopefully it's good. I think large monitor, large snake keepers should be pretty terrified, but hopefully there's not too much here. I mean, Canada's laws are already, in general, more strict than the U.S., so I guess certain places in the U.S., but again, I don't think there's really much I can say until it's actually out, published, for us all to see, which could certainly not be a good thing, but hopefully not necessarily a bad thing either. Check these out, though. 3D printed hides. Hey, yo. pretty slick. I got a 3D printer a while ago. I finally just set, oh wow. So angry here. Sorry, I forgot. I'm supposed to be showing you guys snakes and stuff. Here are some of the babies from this year. Wow. So pretty. Get your butt in there. This one's very angry. Sorry. What are your guys' thoughts on it? I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it. Some Wasser. Okay. Literally no frogs visible. Yeah, I know. They're getting stricter by the year here in Florida. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Damn, who had a shit explosion? I mean, it's YouTube. A poop explosion. Don't worry, I'll show you guys these two. Keep going through and wiping out some waters. Hopefully cleaning a little bit of waste off these. Yeesh. You guys made a big mess. But yet no poop in your substrate. What the heck? What the heck? Some more babies? No. You gotta stay in there. It's nice that they actually use these hides. Hey. I don't think there's any poop in here either. Hope there's a little baby. Hello. Just vibing. Oh, there's a poop. Yep, that's a poop. That is indeed a poop. Okay. Come on. There we go. Keep going. Keep it going. Also, thank you guys for liking. Appreciate it. Feel free to keep asking questions. I'm here to ramble. I don't want to be too boring. I think it's good that the reptile hobby to own up of its shortcomings. Yeah. Was it from Taco Bell? I feel bad for Taco Bell because I'm pretty sure the CDC, not CDC, FDA, whatever, CDC, whoever, said that it's not actually Taco Bell that has the problem. What are you doing? Friend. You're not a water snake. Or at least I didn't think you were. Just chilling. Absolutely chilling. No. Illegal. Straight to jail. Stop. Chill. Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue that I can see with it is just like so many of these lawmakers have no idea, right? Like it's basically just kind of a free-for-all in a way. Oh God, I have unleashed the beasts. Okay, please chill, vibe. These guys are all pretty clean, which I guess is nice. cause lots of problems. This is not one. Correct. Damn, that is a big poop. Holy. Big poop for such little fellas. Nope. Or no fellas. Not in that height, at least. Two tattle froglets for a bullseye. Do you have bullseyes? Aw. Look at these guys. These guys are beautiful. Is it coming up on the camera? Yeah, it is. It's kind of more like a tanny undertone to it. The other one's quite a bit more white. Pretty beautiful. Okay. Now it's everybody at their panic stations. I heard of the New World screwworm outbreak. Nope. I can't tell if you're messing with me. Oh, somebody shed. Oh, it's stuck on the bottom of the hide. Okay, well, I'll leave that for Bree. Already their first growth shed? Holy smokes. They've only been out, like, what, a month? Growing like weeds. No, you don't. Do you want bullseye? I guess is the better question. That's the biggest question. If you want them or not. Okay. Now we can go to slightly larger hogs. Hello. Pretty. It's got crazy patterns. Come on, man. Hi. Are you? No. It's like, are you gonna bite me? No. Thankfully. Or not yet, at least. You gotta stay in there, Brohim. Trying to be mildly entertaining and asking questions while also trying to wrangle hognoses. Multitasker. It's on my resume. Certainly is. Did I? How did I just skip over you? What am I doing? Not paying attention, clearly. These are some wild type babies. Oh, one's in shed again. Wow. Okay. You guys are growing way too fast. Can you guys chill? Look at this thing, though. Conda, but dang! That one's nice and red. Wowzers. You're from Texas? Whoa. I'm not. Almost threw that in their water dish. No. Nice try. Yeah, so most of the time what we do for these guys is typically weekly. Bree will correct me if I'm wrong because she's done most of it, but weekly-ish, sometimes like bi-weekly. We'll go through here, and they only have a little bit of substrate because what we do is just go through and clean the whole tank, set it up, spray it with rescue, reset it up again, and then just put another like thin layer of substrate. It seems to work pretty well. But clearly I didn't do these guys, so really smart. I did do you guys. That's why I just like thought I already had been through here, but didn't, clearly. Why didn't you run off with a hognose? I don't know, man. That's on you. You should have. We encouraged it. We have several that are just little. Oh, no. It's so angry. Wow, terrible. Hi, little guy. You're very cute. Very cute. You got poop. Poop, poop, poop. Boston. Heck yeah. Similar to a botfly, but when they get in an open wound, they kill the host. What? Damn. Diane Thompson, hello. Watching you with your snakes is really convincing me to get one. I haven't had snakes since I was a kid, mostly pythons. Yeah, I mean, these are, I don't know, how do I put it? These are Bree's snakes. They're our snakes, or the business's snakes. But they're Bree's, like, true passion. Like, we were in the process of trying to downsize the hognose because we do have some African house snakes that we wanted to make a little bit more room for. We can sell them across Canada rather than just pretty much in Ontario and BC. And so, yeah, that was the plan, was to be a bit more conservative with them and let some go. And we have done some of that, but also some of it was because they were breeding females, and we kind of made the decision after we bred them. So this year, in September, we're planning on selling off more of them. Again, mostly Brie, but this guy's in shed. Pretty. He's a Conda quad het permafrost snow. So the only visual trait here is a Conda. Although, is that changing Brie with frost? I don't know. I just like cool snakes, and hognoses are cool snakes. A little bit challenging, or some of them can be a bit challenging to get started, but once they're started, they're very cool. Very cool little dudes. And they stay small. Like, that's what's so nice. Like, if I was a parent and, like, my kid came up to me and was like, I want a ball python, I'd be like, whoops, sorry. I guess there's a mute button, and I touched it when I was trying to flip the camera. My bad. How long was I muted for? Shave. How long was I muted for? I assume a while. Oh boy. My bad. Somebody held a comment for review. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. But I just said, it's lemon drop. And I said, I don't know if we have a name for this one yet, but it should be lemon drop. Because, hold on. Stop. Okay, let's not mute myself again. There we go. Look at that tail. Bright yellow. Actually, you're kind of right. Yeah, you guys can see that. There we go. Bright yellow tail. So pretty. What message was held in right after kids in Python? No audio. Oh. Dang. Okay, well, shoot. I didn't realize I was muted for that long. If only Bree would have told me sooner. But we're back now. Don't worry. I was going to call him Jackal. Yeah. Fine. You're the arbiter of the hog. That. I'm just going to leave that. No comment, Your Honor. Yeah, I did hit it. Sorry, guys. I'm surprised everybody stayed, or most people stayed. It's hot in here. Or it feels hot in here, at least. All right, other questions? What's Peeps doing? Okay, we're not muted, thankfully. That's good. Oh, here's our little Mexican friend. Look at him. So cute. Oh, boy. Pew! Go, go, go. Go, go, go. They're separate right now. We had them paired for a while. Just, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Don't fling shit at me, please. That would suck. We had them paired for quite a while, and then we actually removed them because the male looked like he was developing a bit of an RI. Or he was developed. He had an RI. I should be clear about that. So we separated them, and then now, currently, regrettably, he's just living in a 12-12-18, just making sure it stays stable and that he doesn't develop another one. And then soon, when we finish the big tank, I don't know if the plan is to have them living together forever or like always. But if not, at least upgrading him to something bigger. Because we're selling the Lucasium Damium. Yeah, we're making some room. And then we're kind of biding our time, essentially, to upgrade stuff. Because hopefully next year, we're going to buy a house. That's the goal. So while we don't have a ton of space to upgrade anything now, when that time comes, I'm hoping, without exaggerating, everything, or like 90% of things get an upgrade. That's the goal. It's Cabo. Danger. Very danger. Excuse me. I'm hoping you guys can hear this because I know he's going to hiss. Yeah. I still jump every time. Cabo, can't we just be friends? Please. Yeah, get mad at the people, not me. Boop! Oh, he headbutted you guys. I know, Cabo's always a spicy little taco. Stop! Bro! Chill out. Ah, there's the poop. I was wondering where it was. From Cabo. You were a good soldier. Oh boy. Stop, chill. Just chill. Was that Cuervo I had out before? Yeah. Stop. Bye. Oh, Mike, you're leaving? No. Separate? Okay, well, there you go. Push your wall, cleaning reptiles, and just listening to you ramble. Yeah, that's fair. I kind of figured that would be the case. That's basically what I wanted to do, was just... I was like, you know what? I haven't gone live in probably years, so might as well. This is Cantinero. Beauty. Wow. Also shed, so... Basically what I'm doing, because I don't have the new Husbandry Pro app, is I'm just bringing all the shed to the front, and then when Bree gets down here, she can go through and add them all to HP. You got me into having dart frogs? Well, I'm sorry this is mostly a snake stream then, because there seems to be quite a few dart frog people here. But I really appreciate it. I don't want to say I was like burnt out of YouTube. I think I just, I started enjoying Battlefield 6 a little bit too much, and I don't know, like I've been doing YouTube for relatively consistently, uploading several times a year since 2014? No, I think this August is my 13 or 14 years of doing some kind of YouTube. And I've never really taken it that seriously besides May Madness. If there's anybody here from those days, whew, that's crazy. Good on you. Where I would make a video every single day in May, because that was historically the end of university, for the year. So that's how I'd celebrate a month of making videos. But, I guess I've taken kind of 6 months off, 5 months off. And I want to buckle down, but what I want to do is have a few videos kind of made and ready to go. And I want to branch out a bit more from the reptile room tours. I still will do them regularly, but just do other things as well. And the problem with that is that a lot of my ideas are are much larger videos, not like YouTube of today. I spent $1 million on frogs or something, although I could with the toy. But just more informational videos. I said I was going to do the tacky care guide this year, and I'm still, I got time. It would be nice to make a fish scale video. The morning gecko video that I have had planned for I don't know, years at this point. I would like to make that, though I am waiting for that one for a larger enclosure to make it easier for filming. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What is your current motivation, most fun animal to keep, or something that you're really looking forward to doing, whether it's an experience or an animal you're looking to get at Tinley or something? Let me know. I'm curious. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Oh! Rage. That is one thing with the Mexican hognoses, are a lot more flashy, showy. Can't say aggressive because they don't bite. They're just big bluffers like every other hognose. Except that one time where he got bitten by Lux. That was funny. That was hilarious. Okay. I Yes, I will switch spoons. I'm just gonna go grab my water bottle. I'll be right back. What do you guys want to stare at? Do you want to stare at more frogs again? I mean, I'll only be gone. It's like right at the couch. I'll be gone for like 10 seconds, but or maybe we can do Mini Bee. I can't put you there, but I can show you him. Hello. Okay. Well, you're getting frogs again. Good talk. Yeah. Working in the room instead of working on the computer. I'm back. Some fresh agua. Aguacito. I think there's more coffee upstairs. That would be nice too. Wasn't that riveting? Okay. Need to change you guys up a little here. Different angle. Sure. Why not? Also, do you guys think that I should do this more? And don't worry, I will read your comments. Just getting more paper towel. Another spoon. If you guys were wondering, I think I mentioned it earlier, but we basically use different spoons for each rack, and then we sanitize them with Rescue, which is an accelerated hydrogen peroxide. We haven't had any issues. We've tested our collection, our animals, I think 40 sometimes. No bad results. Pretty crazy, actually, especially in Canada where crypto seems to be pretty rampant. Anyway, okay, let's catch up on some of these dream comments and stuff like that. Okay. Oh boy, my phone is like not anchored. Is that? That's better. You got me into having dart frogs. Thank you. Love it. I love those comments, you guys. It means a lot. Like, to get real with the few that are still here. You know, I don't have very good self-esteem, I guess. And hearing comments like that are really special. Is that Brie? Maybe not. It's cool to think that, like, you know, I've inspired, even to some degree, even if I'm not like your only inspiration, that I've inspired somebody to get into frogs or get into tackies, especially, like that kind of deal. It's really cool. You're going to your first show since you moved to Florida this year? Nice. Daytona? First show ever. Whoa. Your firstborn child, I assume? Congrats. That's really exciting. Life's about to change. Not that I have kids, but I have very close friends who have kids. Hard to decide what my favorite, because I'm wanting to get a crocodile. Oh, crocodile skinks. I was like, oh, crocodile, okay. Croc skinks. Are you thinking the red eyes or the white eyes? Simon went to Costa Rica a year ago. It was a great experience. My favorite animal at the moment would definitely be my... Oh, wow. You got it. Ameriga peperi. Peperi. Getting some granulosa? Heck yeah. Those are probably the one species of... I don't think there's anybody in here. Nope. The one species of glass frog that I would really like to keep. Did you get to see any when you were in Costa Rica? If not, Guess you're gonna have to go back. Why do you guys make such a disaster? This one is insane. It's also a Rowan kid, and it's starting to get some like darker marks down its back. Sorry. Oh, and it shows on camera. Let's go. Excuse the water. I'm literally about to clean it. But what? That actually shows really well on camera. That is sick. Oh my word. This might be a bin that I just need to fully change, but that will be after this. I'll scoop it a bit out here. Yeah, you guys are disgusting. No, you gotta stay in here. Absolutely disgusting. Don't know why you have to make a splash pad out of your water dish, but clearly that's the top of the priority list for you guys. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna have to clean this whole bin. So I guess I'll clean the water now, so I don't have to do that later, but and there's only one of you in here. I assume that's because you're Bree's favorite. I don't know why I'm scooping it. What am I doing? Bree's playing favorites. Bree's playing favorites. You know, I don't know how annoying I can be. I guess we could ask Bree. Actually, I do know how annoying I can be. Yeah, every day. She's a monster. Absolute monster. Thank you. You're very pretty, though. Pretty typical. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's catch up on what peeps have been saying. Really enjoy your Eastern Hermann's tortoises and recently discovered it's a male, not a female. I mean, that's nice. Bit of a smaller tortoise. Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh. Love that. I've seen them courting a few times. Nice. Congrats. That'd be sick if you could produce them. But it's already changing, but for the best. Nice. Congrats, man. I started watching you when you lived with your parents. You did a video on a Fluval Flex 9-gallon. That's sick. So, funny story. I guess while we're sitting here blabbling, that's how Bree and I actually started talking, was that Fluval. Because she liked the way I had it planted. At the time, I had a girlfriend, but that ended shortly after, and here we are 7 years later. Wow. That's pretty gnarly. You're also alone. What the heck? Hey! It's the Great Escape. Get in there. Get in there. Go. Andale, andale. And red eyes? Nice. Red eyes are... I don't know. Dallin does a really good job showing them off. I think... Not that I'm criticizing Dion or anything. But actually, no. I think he does a pretty fair job of showing how reclusive they actually are, too. Like, he spent a lot of time with his... Not saying that his are necessarily, like, tame by any means. But, you know, they're just socialized. They like food, so... yeah, I hope you enjoy them. They're pretty neat little dudes. What do you think about brown knolls? Brown anoles? I mean, they're an anole. I don't know. I don't Don't really think about them much, if I'm being totally honest. Because we don't really have, like, they're not common at all up here. So it's not something I see very often, but I am quickly reminded how invasive they are when we go to Florida. Because they're everywhere. It's actually, like, exciting to see a green anole. You're like, oh, a green one. Nice. Look at this little hog pile. I'm going for 71 minutes. Are you guys still enjoying it? Should I keep going? I think I should. At least until I'm done this rack. And then maybe when I'm done this, we can be done. Just because it's been so long. Man, why you guys always gotta poop in the weirdest places? I think I gotta make some modifications to that design. Or have, what's his name? Do some modifications, because it would be nice if we just printed something that they cannot go into. Or poop into, I guess. Thank you, friends. There are 3 bins with paper towel that Bree told me do not touch, so we listen to the boss. And we have Mr. Psycho himself. There is not a thought between those eyes. He bites everything. Hi. I gotta be careful doing that. Oh, they're the ones that just started eating. I see. That's a healthy poop from you, Mr. Polaris. I'm scared to grab you, but... Look at that. That is a reproductive size male. What the heck? Crazy. Okay. You got 10 brown anoles in a 20-gallon. Whoa. That's a lot. You saw red eyes, Rodus, blue jeans, and some sort of granulosa. I mean, granulosa is a glass frog, technically. Love when they call it. Me too. Hearing that in the Colombian jungle was almost as cool as hearing the Shifaka in Madagascar. I believe you're a bit of a pissy pants too, Mr. Oh boy. Nope, you got it. Okay, fine. As long as you stay in your bin, you can panic as much as you want. That's still in the shot? It is, but whatever. Oh. That's a rager right there. Hey! Oi! Beauty. All the paradox markings. Stunning. Do you need some water? Are you thirsty? I mean, you took a little sip. No. Please. Chill. Okay, I gotta see what this message is being held for. We need more frog-focused herping videos in Colombia and Peru and stuff. Been loving Jack. Yeah, Jack's videos have been awesome. I will have one for sure. I was hoping for a male for the smaller size, so I was disappointed. Wait, I thought you said it was male. Or was it female? I guess it must have been female, based on your comment. Oh, granulifera. Pretty sure you said granulosa in your message. Wow. You've done some remodeling, I see, sir. Thank you. Oh. Rage. Pure rage. So you're on the Pacific side for granulifera. In the Osa, probably. Yeah, we're doing our big trip this year, but as like a smaller trip in the future, I cannot wait to take Bree to Costa Rica. Because she hasn't even met the fam there yet. Christian and Cesar. Bro, that is a large, healthy shit for a relatively small hognose. Goodness me. Oh, wow. Was that as loud for you guys as it was for me? Bro, calm down. Goodness gracious. What the heck, man? Chill. Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry, spooky cute. That's my bad. Uh-oh. Arkham, have you become a shark now, too? They do this every year. No. We're staying in here. Thanks. There's leaf blowing in the backyard. It's gotta be pious. Nice. Did you find any diamondbacks? That'd be pretty swell. I need to like keep this off. Whose messages keep getting held and why? Okay, brother. Thank you, man. I just cleaned your water. Clean. Sorry, one sec. I will get to your hidden message. Whomever sent that. I'm just gonna clean up some poops here. At least Bree knows that I'm doing something. Not sitting, wasting my free day off. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, weird. Hoping to do some herping here in Florida. Nice. Here to harass per Bree's orders. Cool. Classic Bree. Bree harasses me every day. Why do we need others? Bro. Did you do a poopy? Oh, stop. No? Okay. Okay. Here, go on. Go. Oh, wow. Rage. Okay, well, you are good. Okay. YouTube's filter is crazy. Stupid hot lately, so they aren't very long. Got it. Very cool. Yeah, some pygmies would be really sick. Who is that? Cuppy cake. Okay. Do we keep going until I'm actually done this rack, it's going to be a lot harder for me to film below these like tables. I'll still try, but it's going to be much more challenging. So are you guys down to stay around for a little bit longer? Should I just call it? I mean, I'm going to be doing it either way, so not much that I can really do. Oh. Thoughts, opinions? I know there's like a several second delay on YouTube, so I will wait. I will wait. Just looking at the frogs. Actually, I can't even see any right now, so that's great. That is great. Longer? All right. That's one opinion, so oh God. I guess I will go for a little bit longer. You just have it on your desk at work. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. I was like, who's going to be around? Because I started, I guess, kind of like after lunch. I was like, who's going to be around at noon on a Thursday? But I'm glad I switched to YouTube. I was originally on Instagram, and it was like, I wasn't on for long. I was only on for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but there was like one person. I was like, I get it. I'm a washed up Instagrammer. I would like to hit 20K on Instagram by the end of the year, though. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty minty, as Nick would say. Although this should go quite a bit quicker. Actually, I guess I can just keep you guys propped up on here. You should have posted you were live on your story. Yeah, I should have. But even still, only a few hundred people see those, so, or sometimes more than that, but in general, it's not bad. I also got a new tattoo, for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram. That's fun. Get to go to an event with a new tattoo. Yay! Hello! Monster Man! You also have a lemon drop tail. Random poop all over the place. Okay. Cool, cool. Nick. So dumb. Oh, water. Wow. Crazy what happens when you find water. It's kind of concerning. Like, hognoses are pretty dumb. Sometimes. Not all the time. But sometimes. Pretty dumb. What, are you gonna come be big and fierce and ferocious? You're very pretty. Come here. Just a very different coloration. Quite dark. And really iridescent, too. I don't know if you guys can tell. Probably not. Oh! Maybe that's just my glove. I don't know. Very iridescent in person, at least. No poops from you? Well, you probably already pooped. Bree probably cleaned it. All right. Should make bug spray for this weekend. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. Swaro, why are you sitting in your... Oh, you're shedding. Well, that answers your question as to why he was so dark, Bree. Because he's shedding. But we need to... I guess the... the humid hides probably don't fit in here. Damn. Okay, well... I'm sorry, buddy. Basically, the story behind that is Saguaro, the big rack that I was showing earlier with all the most of the adults in it. Your boy didn't tighten down the bolts before he cut the tubes, so they don't actually like push down and keep everything sealed. And when Bree, especially, because most of the time I take them out, definitely throwing Bree under the bus on this one. Takes the bins out and like because they hang, so like some of the bin is in the rack and then most of the bin is out, so it lifts up a slight bit and it like props up the rest of the tent or the rest of the enclosures. And Mr. Saguaro was found 3 times just vibing outside. Once he was found on the Euro tank, once he was found inside the greenhouse. Maybe just 2. I don't know. I'm probably missing one. But anyway, yeah. So we had to move him into this rack until we get that one fixed or modified, I guess. So that's what we got to do. Hello. Hello, beautiful. Do not bite me. Don't do it. Daiquiri. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you. Do you guys want to see Daiquiri? She's a stunner. Arctic sunburst. You got a flake in your mouth. Woohoo! So pretty. I'm trying to hide my face because I feel like it's trying to focus on that, but wowzers. A beauty. Spliff! Oh boy, I just... down. You haven't shown it off? I missed as to what that was about. Orange baboon. Nice. Oh, the tattoo, maybe? Yeah, Bree's working. Hello, soul cat. Hello. Did you do a poop? Not obvious, that's for sure. If you did. Did you not? Hi. No, you didn't. Okay. Soul cat. You're fine. Cinder, you shed 2. And shit. Wow. That is... What the hell? That is a big shit, lady. Or, I think lady, right? Who knows? I mean, based on how thick you are. Yeah, lady. Definitely lady. So, please don't lay while we're gone. That would be unfortunate. Dude, you are my childhood. See, I told you I've been on YouTube for a long time. Oh, you literally just did that poop. Gross. Did Bree spill your water? Did you decide to have a bath? What the hell? I assumed it was Bree because she always complains about this rack. And sure, it's a little bit more stiff, but it's not that bad. As I say, as I try not to spill when I'm pushing it back. Easy. Thanks, Connor. I appreciate. My job is pretty easy. Just answer calls for an oil company. Very, very slow lately. Nice. Yeah, I work at a desk all day for mine as well, but as I previously mentioned, I have today off, so I get to prepare for our trip to Retake Fest tomorrow. Yay! I sound sarcastic, but this will be the first Retake Fest we attend and actually have a retake, which is exciting. Super exciting, actually. Okay, now, the question is, can we fit the rest of the poops into this bag? Feel like the answer is probably not, but we'll see. Emilio, we have a lot. I was planning, I got like 6 bins left, and then I'll take those of you who are still here for a bit of a reptile room tour. I don't know, a reptile room tour light, so you guys can see kind of what's been going on, what we've done, what is, you know, currently happening in the room. But that will be after 7 bins, so probably another, I don't know, 10 minutes, depending on how much I ramble. Just walking away and tuning out when needed. Farm up. Oh, it's Meredith. Hi. A box of hog. Very clean. What is Retake Fest? So Retake Fest, if you are aware of like the Super Dwarf side of Retakes, Garrett Hartle, Reach Out Reptiles, puts on an event for his patrons every year. where it's basically just like an open house at Reach Out Reptiles. You can go in, you can buy stuff. There's a really good barbecue. He gets like a giant, well, he gets it catered, but it's like a giant smoker that comes, or barbecue. I think it's a barbecue. That comes and caters a bunch of food for everybody. And in previous years, he's had people like Clint there. He's had, there's always a special guest. I actually don't know who this year's is. But there's always a special guest. Like he had Snake Discovery, he had Clint. Hey, where are you going? Nice try. And that's, we've only been to Retic Fest 2 years, right? I think so. This will be our third. Now I'll be fully transparent and say that I'm not a patron, but I am a friend of Garrett's, as is Bree, and this is Eclipse. Check her out. She's beautiful. And so we make a point to go see them once a year, and this year it is this weekend. So pretty excited. We're going with Spliff, Steve, if he's still in the chat, and Dr. Hesticle. So very, very excited for that. And because we're getting there like probably, oh yeah, complain about the disaster you've made. Where's the water bowl? I wish it switched to the macro camera on this. Look at that. She's beautiful. Holy smokes. See you, Darren. I might call you during our drive tomorrow if you're around, or maybe even later tonight, and talk about computer stuff, because I'd like to get it and then have it running. So don't hold me to that, because we will be busy, obviously, preparing. But yeah, hopefully we are able to get to that. Bro, stop. Who pissed in your Cheerios this morning? Aw, you pooped in there? Come on. Okay, that's just trash. Oh my god. You monster. Come here. Oh, I don't even know how you target your poop. That is disgusting. Okay, well, Malibu needs a new water dish. And I didn't bring any replacements. But look at that snake. Ooh, Jesus! You almost flew out of my hands. Chill! Oh, well, I wouldn't have dumped it out if I knew it was, like, just a shit. Ugh. When did we get a retake? Was it June? Or May? May or June? Oh. I need to tie that bag like quick, so I need to do these quick, because that is vile. My God. Whew. It's still so bad. It hurts. God damn, that is disgusting. Hi. Hello, Maple. How are you? No. Stay. No. Where are you going? No. Chill. Just trying to scoop your poop. Just the underpaid pooper scooper here. No, where are you going? Relax. Bruh. Puff. Hello, your babies are hatching. Yay, more babies. Just kidding. I'm very grateful for the success that we've had this year. It has been our best year producing hognose or anything ever. So that is something to be excited about. I do have to say. This bag might not hold this much water, but we're gonna do it anyway. Did you poop in here, or is it just water spillage? Yep, there's the poop. I gotta say, this hemp bedding is really nice. I'm very happy with it. Don't worry, I will show you whom's I'm talking about right. Not yet. Hold, please. Just nobody commenting? Do you have any questions for me? Do you have any concerns? Okay. Oh, my hands can breathe again. Hi, sweetie. Little Sedona. Oh, I shouldn't say little. Well, she's pretty little. Arizona, or Lampropeltis pyromoana. Arizona mountain king snake. The first species of snake I ever got. She was not the first individual, Saguaro was, but she was, I guess, shortly after, maybe a year after. Something like that. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, so we've had Superdorf locality Calatoa, pure Calatoa, Superdorf retic, produced by Eric Lee in the U.S. A good friend of mine, going herping with him many times. Really cool guy, totally besides the point of the story, but yeah, we've had it for I want to say it was like May, something like that. Somewhere around that timeline. So, had it for a little bit now. It's 5, I guess probably 6 years old now. And doing really good. And he's like 5 foot at 5 years old, which, if you know the growth rates on retics, you know it's that's a Superdorf. I wouldn't be surprised if you could get a mainland to 5 foot in like a year and a half. That might be naive of me to say, but I wouldn't be surprised, that's for sure. Okay, this needs to get burned. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. That is disgusting. Yikes. November? Oh, shit. No way. Has it been that long? How many hours a week does it take to maintain the collection? I don't know. See, I want to actually make a video about that where we, like, for a week or maybe a few weeks, maybe depending on how crazy I go. I'm going to continue talking, but I need to go throw this in the garbage. For maybe like a week or so. Actually, no. Let's call it a month. Track basically like all the expenses, all the time, what projects we do, and then make like a video in detail about, you know, the actual statistics of looking after this collection. Because, like, realistically, most days we come down here, we might spend an hour or two down here. And then typically Tuesdays and Thursdays are like our work days where we try and like do more than just kind of come home, missed, and then play video games. And I guess Wednesday brief feed. So it depends what time of year, but I think that would be an interesting video. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's definitely at minimum an hour a day, for sure. Between, you know, cleaning waters, misting, checking up on everybody, feeding, maintaining, feeding the springtails. Like, there's a lot of stuff that has to happen. So it's at least an hour a day. I think sometimes, like, that's us because we want to be in here too. There's definitely some times where we, like, come home from work, we missed. That takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then we're out of here. But on average, I would say probably in about an hour a day. And then pretty much all weekend. Like, if we're not going somewhere or have an event somewhere or whatever, then we spend a lot more time in here. So I'm going to go to the bathroom again. I drank a big cup of coffee before I started this. And I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. And then I will come back and we'll do a little bit of a reptile room tour preview, because I do want to make one for August. That's my goal, just to kind of get back in the swing of things. But I'm literally dancing because I need to go to the bathroom so bad, so I'll be right back. Much better. Okay. It's going to be a quick video, or a quick tour, I guess, of the reptile room. And then, yeah, you guys can ask questions as we go. So I'm just going to do like a loop around the room. Here, we got the fuego, as you guys know. Or hopefully you know. Froggy? Hello? The heck? Where are you guys? Am I just blind? Probably. Oh, there we go. Back there. See its head there. That'll be better. There we go. The back there. Sweet, sweet. We got the Blistos, the blue histrionica. There's one down there. And I guess I can just answer questions as I go. It's going to be kind of shaky and super reflective. I'll catch up real quick here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's going to annoy the crap out of Bree, but damn, I need to get the pesticide back in here because we got thrips in here still. Hatching season way more because it takes a long time for Bree to feed the babies. Long time. Nothing down here. We got the Thai bamboo rat snake in here. She's always hiding. Wow, this thing. Holy crap. I haven't actually bent down to really look at this tank. That needs to be cut. Real bad. We got the racks that we just cleaned. I used to have a big collection and did become a bit of a virgin. I was much younger at the time. Just getting back into the hobby after a few years. Don't want to lose the collection. In the future, I'll only be getting some species I really want. Yeah. That brewmate only. Interesting. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, where we have it is, like, pretty much the max. Especially in, like, the space that we have currently. But I just think, like, I don't want more animals. Especially, like, whilst things like the old tackies and stuff are still kicking, like, they don't take much time, but, you know, they're another mouth to feed and takes time, and I would like to travel more, and when we have a house, we'll have more, or I guess less kind of disposable income. And then, yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is that I think Bree's on board as well, is that we do want to basically maintain what we have. Now, there is a few specific animals that I would be okay with entering the room eventually, but that's pending other people's decisions. So beyond those, I think we're pretty much capped. I would like more dart frogs in the future because it is super low maintenance. You know, you set up a misking and you're pretty much good to go. So that's nice. But yeah, beyond that, I don't know if Bree really wants to add anything. So yeah, we're kind of at like max capacity for what we can reasonably handle and still live our lives. And I think that will change. Actually, I expect that to change when we have a house and stuff like that. So sorry, that was a bit of a tangent, but we got the Chihuahuas. There's a pair in here now. Hemlock and Ecorn? I don't know. I don't think we actually have a name for the other one. I can see a tail there. There's a Chihuahua behind there, but got two more Chihuahuas up here. Man, it's a lot nicer holding my phone to do this than the giant camera. That's a belly right there. Chihuahua belly. Probably that female. Grab it again. These guys have been producing like crazy for us this year. We got the Tachydramus smaragdinus. Somewhere. Midday. I'm not normally in here at this time. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, 2:30. Normally I'm not home until like at least 4. Oh, there's some, you can see some tails. Maybe. It's not going to focus. Of course not. Why would you? Anyway, Tachydramus smaragdinus. Okay, let me catch up on these questions. Random question, how do y'all keep crickets? Mine are good for like 3 to 4 days any longer. Whoa. Okay, I'll do a little cricket detour at the end. Remind me at the end. Up here we have fishies, whom are not out. Classic. More fishies, also not out. And more fishies. Also not out. Wow. This is the adult pair of dorsalis. This is the female. Sweetie. Always love your reptile room tours. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I kind of get made fun of it regularly with like my friends and stuff. And I don't think it really affects me, but also it's like true. Like how, you know, most of my videos are just reptile room tours. So, I mean, I guess it kind of gets old, especially if I'm doing it every month. It can get old. And it takes a long time to film them and edit them and take the thumbnail and stuff like that. We got the Scaphiophryne. Oh, hi. Chillin', see? Oh, no, they're a fossorial frog. What? No. Why do they have such big toes if they're a fossorial frog? Sorry. Going on a little rant. There's a captive bred house gecko in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. You can kind of see him through the glass here. I think I'll give that a try. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I was just catching up on the comments because I had missed a few. Morning geckos. Tons of eggs, my word. See one on that leaf up there. I think that's one of the yellow bellies. Of course, we got the turts. Mrs. Ma'am, who has produced 2 eggs this year in 2 separate clutches, which is really exciting. And the male, who is a bit of a hooligan. Of course. We got the prison frogs. We got my old sweet girl, Midori. Which guys are cute? Morning geckos? Do you show your substrate mix in your build vids? I can't remember. Yep. Yeah, we do. Or I always try to. It's Turok. Tegadromus dorsalis. Yes, the turtles are very cute. Well, there's going to be a bunch available this year. One of my eggs looks good. Logan and Tyler just had theirs hatch. So, pretty exciting. Baby tacky. More baby tackies in here. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. I was literally pointing the camera at it. And then we have fish scale geckos. There are babies in here. 2 little guys. Oh, wow, you're actually out. Okay. There we go. Hi. Very, very cool. Their 2 eggs just hatched, which is super exciting. The babies are so cute. If you follow us on Instagram, especially Bree posts all the time about them, and I posted yesterday. Another fish scale gecko baby tail. Well, not baby really anymore. Yeah, Bree, I agree. More fishies. Oh, hello. You got smoked. Goodness me. I'm gonna have to try and catch him and move him to a separate tank. Because, ay. We got the little demon spawn chip. Hello, buddy. He's like, I just want to have friendship. You can come bite me? Yeah. That's my current plan. I would. Then we got the Lucasium Damium. Don't actually know if any are out right now. Probably not. Nope. Nothing in there. We got Gertie and Hugo here. The Saharan Uromastics. She's like, it's green. It must be food. Hi. Hello. Hi, Hugo. Gertie, what are you doing? It's a Herman's tortoise. Chantel, I thought you watched the reptile room tours. Hey, Game Rise, how's it going? Giving a quick little reptile room tour here at the end of this 2-hour live stream. Then we got another group of Euros down here. Got Mr. Indy, the blue tongue, northern blue tongue, I should say. Who did I miss? Yes, you, the troublemaker. That's the male Ganyo. And the female Ganyo. who clearly shed last night. And that's... Oh, I didn't show you guys these. We got some new ground snakes. Just recently. Don't see her out right now. This is Ho. Respectfully, of course. Where are you, buddy? You're always ready for food. I'm sure because he was covered. He's like, oh, it's dark out. Wow, none of them are out right now, so I can't even show you. We got the Mr. Brian. Hi, Brian. Hi, little guy. And then we got the newest additions, which are bumblebee toads, of which I don't see any right now. Kind of weird. Hello? Is there like a prison break? Oh, I see you hiding down there. Way back there in the corner. They're little babies. So cute. Then we have a couple baby Chihuahua. Just little guys. They only hatched a little bit ago. A few weeks now. You can't remember it all. I don't blame you. And a bunch more of the Sonora. But again, none of them are out right now. Like I said, it's kind of a weird time for me to be actually in here. Oh, you can see one. And that's a quick wrap up of the reptile room tour. Or of the reptile room, I guess. Oh, is that a spider? Let me get you. Thanks. And then, of course, I said we'd show you the cricket bin. So I will do that real quick. And if you guys have any questions or want to see more of something, let me know while I'm still paying attention. This is how we keep our crickets. So massive windows on the side. Tons of airflow. And then we also keep them with like a little chick feeder with a little bit of cotton so they don't drown in it because they're crickets. We have a food dish and then a bunch of egg crate. And then they're kept on English walnut shells. Pro tip, if you use English walnut shells for anything, I used to use it for 15 years with my leopard gecko. If Harbor Freight, I think it's called, or just look for sandblasting walnut shells. It's literally the same. We got like a 55-pound bag for like $12 or something, whereas Zilla just repackages that and sells it for like $30 for like a 30-pound bag. So, pro tip. You need springtail food? Okay. Happy to provide. We do have some still ready to go. There's Ho. Respectfully, of course. Awesome. Well, I will give it a few seconds to kind of catch up. And if you guys have any questions or last remarks you would like to say, I'm happy to field them. If you have any more questions about the cricket bins, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to answer those. And maybe we'll make a video about it in the return to YouTube. Because, yeah, that would be pretty nice. I don't want to keep asking questions or rambling because then people don't have a second to catch up. I don't even know what all these features are on the YouTube streaming anymore. Lighting? cricket bin video would be good. All right, all right, all right. Heard. I will write that down. And yeah, that's all I got. As the numbers dwindle, our time together has come to an end. So if nobody has any other questions, I'll give it another like 20 seconds of me blabbling about thank you for being here and liking the stream, hanging out for 2 hours. We cleaned all the hognoses, we did all the waters. There's a couple I still have to replace, but by and large, we did good. Now, it took way too long. Normally, I can do that in like an hour, but I had fun. I always forget. I don't know. It's cool coming on here and talking with like-minded people and hanging out. Don't get me wrong, I love talking with Bree, and we always do that. But it is cool hopping on here and actually having people show up and spend, you know, some of you have been in here pretty much the 2 hours. So that's very, very cool. And yeah, I guess if you're planning on going to Tinley in October, we will be there. We got to finish planning that up, but we will be there. And I guess we'll see you in August for Reptile Room Tour. And then I have an exciting video. If you follow Instagram, you might have seen it. Actually, I did make a video on here too. But if you follow Instagram, then you might have seen a greenhouse in my buddy's basement. And I filmed a full video there. I just want to like post a few so that, you know, it gives that one a chance of having some legs on the YouTube video. Because we did like a full breakdown. We answered a bunch of your guys' questions. And yeah, very excited. I guess there was a couple questions that came in here. Love the videos, man. They're a ton of work, but we need more. They're greatly appreciated. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to get back to it, especially after like summer and early fall pass. You know, come actually like winter. There's less events going on. There's, you know, a lot less activity going on, so I will plan to be back more or less, you know, a couple uploads a month at that time. I'm hoping to upload a few times in August. Like I just want to get back in the swing of things, and it's something that needs to be done. So I'm very happy you guys spent excuse me, the afternoon with me, and it's time to get on with that big list of chores. Because I imagine Bree will be joining me, I guess not really that soon, but hopefully soonish. And we gotta get finished preparing for Retic Fest. So we'll answer the last couple questions here. What is the easiest insect to harvest other than fruit flies? Currently have dart frogs, but looking into getting other reptiles. Honestly, we don't breed crickets or anything like that. If you can get something that eats like dubia roaches or something, those are super easy. Takes a while to build up a big colony, but once you have a big colony, it's basically just like an unlimited food source hack. So that would be an option. That would probably be my option, would be that. We do actually have some confused flower beetles up there for baby frogs. Other tinks will eat them. I suppose like micro geckos would also eat those. So that would be a good option if that's something that you're looking into. But fruit flies, they're the goats. They're so easy, and yeah. Going to Tinley. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, mealworms are also easy. That's why I didn't mention it, because they're not like the best staple food. They're not terrible, but they're not the best. So dubia are definitely a better option. But do I have anything else? I don't think so. I think we're pretty much chilling. So I want to thank you guys all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's been awesome just getting back in front of the camera. It's been 6 months even for me. So it's I did a whim, and I'm glad I did because it's been fun. You guys have had a lot of good questions, and more content coming in the future. Okay? Also, if you don't follow my Instagram, the 8 of you, go check it out, because I want to hit 20K by the end of the year. That would be really cool. I also just need to post more again. I posted a few times after I had that video explode, and they did well, and then I stopped, and shocker. Anyway, I'm done rambling. Have a good afternoon. If you're going to Retic Fest, great. If you're going to Tinley, we'll see you there, and peace off. My handle is alpha.reptile.